Hey guys, what's up? Coming at you with a little bit of a different intro today. This is where the makeup stopped and I quit because I was having a really hard time with the shadows and just like some other stuff. So I just decided I'm gonna call a spade and tap out. So if you want to see the train wreck of a get ready with me that led to this, be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to be using a palette that is on the chopping block, which I am now fairly sure I know what I'm going to do with. I'm working on my declutter for the end of 2023, so I'm going through some items that I haven't used in a while or don't reach for, or maybe older, and just kind of filtering through those things. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do a get ready with me for the next 20 some minutes. You're gonna watch me miserably fail. And yeah, if that sounds like a good time to you and you want to know what happened and what went wrong, stay tuned. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump on into it. This is always like so weird to start this part because I usually film the video first and then the intro, so it's like, what do I say? But I'm gonna just put on some lip oil. I'm using the one from Dior that's in my project pan. That's where we're at with it. I'm ready for it to be gone, honestly. So just priming priming my lids with my oil. No, priming my lips with my lip oil. Then I'm gonna go on my MAC paint pot and apply this all over the lids. I just washed this brush yesterday, so it's all fresh and clean. I love it. Really just, love that for me. It just like gets like gross so quickly. And like, yeah, I guess I could use my finger in it, but like as it's getting like down more and my nails are like not long, but not super short, it just like is a little gross. And this is just more like sanitary in my opinion, but it's a pain in the ass to have to wash this freaking brush all the damn time. I'm also gonna just put some lotion on my hands because they're feeling dry. Using the Moroccan oil hand cream. I just like keep this on my vanity. I don't think it's like a game-changing hydration, but it smells fucking great. I can tell you that. It smells really great. The palette we're gonna use is the Solmane 2 from Odenseye. This packaging is so stunning. The color story is beautiful. The reason it's on the chopping block is because like I don't use it. I did a video, when was that? It was a 3 looks 1 palette with it, and that was like last year or the beginning of this year, and even then I wasn't like super obsessed. I'm gonna just set my lid down really quick, but I wasn't like, actually this shade might be too dark to set. I'm just gonna tap it really lightly. But I did like 3 looks 1 palette. I wasn't obsessed with any of the looks, and I was like, well, I think there was one look that I really liked, but overall I was like, well, not super obsessed, but maybe that was just like, you know, not good color story matching on my end, because I don't know, sometimes that happens. But like since then I haven't used it, and I've had it like over a year, so that's why it's on the chopping block, because I'm thinking it's probably gonna get more use somewhere else rather than hanging out with me. So I, if anything, would be keeping it for the blues, because this is like what is unique to my collection personally. I mean, I have like reds, Jesus, red, God, oranges, yellows, tons of purples, and then obviously like the shimmers are like super stunning. So I'm gonna play with the blues today. Gosh, if I can hold my brush. I'm gonna play with the blues because those would be the only things like unique enough to keep it for. So I'm just gonna go into this blue shade here, which is Such Cloud. So yeah, sorry for that beeping. I don't know what it was. Mom was doing something and my dog started barking. So I had to take a minute. I will say these shades are very like pigmented, as you can tell. So if you're like wanting a more like pastel blue or purple, these like have really great payoff, which I really like. I have a light blue in my Natasha Denona pastel palette. It's one of her cream to powder, so the payoff is pretty good with that one as well. With this though, you have to just like do more tapping, I feel like, because I just tried to blend it and it blended a lot of the pigment away. Let me just, actually this has a mirror in it, why don't I just use that? Yeah, so definitely need to make sure you're using stamping motions, because it was looking really good, and then I did windshield wipers and it really just wasn't great anymore. But also like trying to just like blend out the edges, you know? I almost feel like I should have done the pastel like right over the eyeshadow primer so that it would have had more like stick. Yeah, these are the blues that I'm talking about, and the Natasha pastel, this one and this one. So like I still think I could get a pretty similar vibe. The only color that I like don't really have would be this like really dark blue, which I am gonna use and pair with this, and we'll see how I'm feeling about it, because I'm pretty sure that's what I did in one of the looks last time, was I used this really dark blue, and it's like a super pretty shade in general, but I just like don't really reach for blue eyeshadow often, you know? These shades have a lot of kick up, like not only there but like, and I'm like not tapping in that hard, I don't think, like into the actual pan, you know? Which like, look at all that just like falling out. So definitely do your eyeballs first. It looks like I have like some kind of animal, something like going on right there. It's crazy. Okay, I think that's all I need for the dark blue. I'm gonna dip in just a little bit to that light blue again and push it in up here, because I feel like we like lost a little bit of it. So okay, need to like get my trash can out to blow the kick up in from the pan, because that dark blue is gonna just get everywhere and it will be a mess, an absolute mess. I just know it, okay, so I think that looks pretty. I initially was gonna add a shimmer, but now I really don't know. Maybe we'll do this one, but like in the inner corner. That is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna clean up the under eyes and then I'll be back. Geez, that fallout was like super intense. I'm gonna go back to my original video with this and see if it was that intense during that video, because I don't remember it being that intense, but it has been a while. So I'm definitely gonna go back and check that out. Also, if you want to see that video, I'll link it as well if you want to see more looks, because I did, like I said, I did 3. So there'll be more looks with that palette in that video. So I would link it. Going in with the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Like literally, I don't understand. Why is this never... Oh, look at all, like, how is How is this blue everywhere? It's literally everywhere. Oh my God, all over. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my face off and then I'm gonna put the primer on again and I'll be back. What a freaking mess. I still think there's some like discoloration out there, but I'm over it. I'm not going anywhere today, it's fine. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty faux corrector. I have the shade Peach. God, I'm gonna have to wash like everything after this look. So I just got like a little bit of blue on that and I feel like it's gonna create a problem, you know? For foundation, I'm gonna use something different, mostly because I wanna see if the shade is good for me or not. I've been doing a very intense collection, declutter, sort through. So yeah, we're testing some stuff that hasn't been used or worn in a while. But this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, the shade 2.25 Cool Sand. And he's how. Smells like super perfumey. And I don't really feel like it. Ew, it's like perfumey, but like weird, like at the end, like, you know, like the initial smell is perfume and then at the end it's like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what the expiration is on this just because it doesn't have an open ticker, but it's like honestly like low-key kind of burning a little bit. This has SPF in it too, so sometimes products like that will go off sooner. Gosh, this Get Ready With Me is turning into a nightmare. Okay, so no on that. I'm gonna put this sponge and that needs to be wash pile because I don't want to get that on my face. Gonna go wet another sponge and we're gonna try this again. Okay, I was gonna try a few other things, but I just like don't have the capacity for anything else to go wrong. So we're gonna lean hard on my staples, okay? So I'm gonna go with my Spectral Shine. This one is in Divine Daylight from Phytosurgeons, and I'm gonna just apply this to the high points. God, that blue is a nightmare. It's like somehow back all out here again. I don't understand. Gonna go with my Purely's BB cream in the shade Light. Love this product. One of my favorites. Trying to finish it by the end of the year because it's older, but I will be sad when it's gone. And it's like, it kind of looks like I have a lot left, but I feel like there's probably pretty like big air bubble in it that we're gonna like hit soon, and it'll just show better like the actual progress that I've made. So I'm excited about that. Cause yeah, there has to be air bubble, like has to be. So yeah, I'm hoping to have that emptied by the end of the year, which I think that I will, because honestly, it's the only foundation right now that matches me. And then I have a few sample cards that I'm gonna dive into pretty heavily just to get them used up. A couple of them are foundations that I haven't tried before and I'm curious about, but also there is probably like 5 that I really like the foundation, so I want to use them because I like the formula. I'm pretty sure the shade that I have, the shade that it comes in, the light one, would match me right now. Like obviously, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure. So I am excited to bust those back out and work them out of my collection just because I have had them for a little while. Some longer than others, so I need to get those used up. There we go. I'm happy with that. Definitely will be sad. This is like one of my favorite products. I'm actually like pretty sure my friend Steph gifted it to me, which she has a code with Purelise and you get like 30% off. So I'll put her handle below if you want to go check her out on Instagram. For concealer, I'm going to use the Hourglass Vanish, the shade Silk. I really like this one. It's like neutral with like a little bit of a pink undertone. It's like a really nice match in my opinion and really great coverage. So it's been my primary one right now. I do have a new one on its way to me that I'm really excited to try and test out. It's like pretty hyped up. I used my Ulta points to get it, so I'm excited. Not that I like needed a new concealer, but I was curious, so I caved. There we go. Looks really nice. Like I said, like the perfect shade for me. I like my concealer like pretty skin tony, just like a little bit lighter, so I enjoy it. I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mario bronzer. And I used a different bronzer yesterday and it has like a reddish tone, and I use this brush for it, so I still feel like we're seeing some of that reddish tone coming through, but that's okay. I don't think it looks like bad or anything. Next, we're just gonna use my MAC blush. Like this is all that's left of it when I'm filming this. Really exciting. I don't think it'll be empty in November, but I definitely think I will be able to finish it by the end of the year, which I'm pumped about. I really like it, but it'll be exciting to have a blush empty. Gosh, I just feel like somehow this blue is migrating all over my face, because now it's like down here, it's back like up in here. Like I don't understand what's happening, that it's just moving all over the place. I don't get it, but I'm literally this close to taking it all off. Because it's literally just a mess. Like, what a mess. I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? I'm literally just like trying to get through this look because we're already however many minutes into it. So it's like, but also I'm about to stroke. Like that is so ridiculous. I just don't understand like how it's just like moving all over and getting everywhere. Like, guess what I'm gonna do with this palette? I bet you can't guess. It's just like way too fucking like high maintenance. Like I don't have the time or the patience for this, and like this is something that would like in the morning if I'm like getting ready for work, like I'd be so freaking pissed. I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna just go into the Natasha Denona Tan Light and Glow palette and use this highlighter. This is another item I'm like trying to decide if I wanna keep or what I wanna do with it. So I've been incorporating it. And oh my God, is that blue down there on my nose all of a sudden? Oh, I just can't. Like as soon as I'm done with this look, I'm washing all of this off. I was gonna say because of that, I'm just like not gonna set my under eyes because I'm just like not gonna keep this on. Also, my dogs are barking. My mom is being so loud. I'm just feeling really overstimulated. So between that and this eyeshadow driving me absolutely insane, I'm done. Like, I just can't do it. Like, okay. That's the reason you guys don't like see a lot of me. There's just like so much going on and so much noise, and it's so difficult to film that it's like, it's just frustrating. Yeah. And then paired on top of that, like that this eyeshadow is creating a literal mess all over my face, and I'm not even gonna be able to wear it after this. Like, I just feel like there's no point in like putting on my mascara and my liner and like wasting that product when I know I'm like about to immediately take this off, because it's just messy and I don't like that. So yeah, in case you were curious, this is definitely gonna get decluttered. I'm very curious to see if like if it was this powdery and messy before, because this was just obnoxious. I don't have the time or the patience for that. Like, that's way too high maintenance for what I'm looking for in an eyeshadow palette, and I just know like I'm not gonna reach for this because I'm literally just like so annoyed with the kind of how it's just all over, like gravitating everywhere. I don't even know, like it's crazy. And I wiped off my hands. I literally wiped my vanity down when it was transferring the first time on my face. Yeah, I wiped my vanity down, I wiped down my hands, I like cleaned everything because I was like, there has to be blue somewhere. And then there was still like just falling out and getting all over me. And I don't have the patience for that. So yeah, sorry that this get ready with me was an absolute train wreck. I don't know. The other 3 palettes I have on the chopping block are this Dior 9-pan. It's the Cool Neutrals, and then the Melt Gemini, and the Midwinter Dream from Inslee Rain. And I don't know if I will do like a video for all of them, testing them out, but I will have the looks and stuff over on IG if you're curious, especially just how this Get Ready With Me turned out. I definitely don't know if I'll be back with another one. I don't know. I'm just like super annoyed. Sorry for the negativity, but sometimes days just are trash and makeup is not good. Those days happen. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to wash a bunch of stuff because I just feel like that blue is gonna be an absolute nightmare. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a better day than I'm off to start with. So if you enjoyed this video, or if it made you laugh, or if you had an experience like this, just give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.